some crimes are solved. Others never are. The cases you're about to watch have one thing in common: no suspects, no answers, and no closure. These are America's darkest unsolved mysteries.
Imagine a man so powerful, his disappearance shocked the entire nation. Jimmy Hoffa, the famous labor union leader, was last seen on July 30, 1975. He went to meet two mafia associates at a restaurant near Detroit, but he never came back. His car was found, but Hoffa was gone. For decades, the FBI searched rivers, fields, and even football stadiums, chasing countless rumors of where his body might be buried. Was he silenced by the mob? Did he run away? Or is his body still hidden under America's concrete jungles? Nearly 50 years later, Jimmy Hoffa's fate remains one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the USA.
Imagine hijacking a plane, stealing $200,000, and then vanishing forever. In 1971, a man known only as D.B Copper boarded a Northwest Airlines flight. He handed the crew a note claiming he had a bomb, demanded cash, and parachutes. After getting $200,000 in ransom, he jumped out of the plane into the stormy night sky over Washington state, and was never seen again. Who was D.B Copper? A criminal mastermind, or a ghost lost to history? The FBI closed the case after 45 years, but his true identity remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. In 1957, police discovered a cardboard box in Philadelphia. What they found inside has haunted America for decades. Inside the box was the body of a young boy, believed to be around 4 years old. He was malnourished, beaten, and wrapped in a blanket. But here's the mystery: no one knew who he was. Despite massive investigations, posters, and nationwide coverage, nobody came forward to identify him. For years, the child became known only as the boy in the box. America's unknown child. DNA tests in recent years gave him a name, but the questions remain: who killed him? Why was he abandoned? And how did a little boy become the center of one of the nation's saddest cold cases? 5 children vanished in the middle of the night, and a fire may not be the answer. On Christmas Eve, 1945, a fire destroyed the Sauter family home in West Virginia. 4 children escaped with their parents. But 5 others were trapped inside, or so everyone thought. When the fire ended, no human remains were found. No bones. Nothing. The parents believed their children were kidnapped, and for decades, they followed strange leads, mysterious letters, and even rumors of sightings. Were the Sauter children killed in the fire? Or were they taken, never to be seen again? Almost 80 years later, their disappearance remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Follow Unsolved USA for more chilling mysteries. In 2004, a college student crashed her car, and then vanished into thin air. On a cold February night, 21-year-old Maura Marray packed her car, left campus, and told her professors she'd be gone for a week. Hours later, her car was found crashed on a rural road in New Hampshire. A witness spoke to her. She seemed shaken, but uninjured. And then, she disappeared. No footprints. No phone calls. No trace in the snow. Police searched the woods, roads, and nearby homes. Drones, dogs, and helicopters found nothing. Was she picked up by someone? Did she run away? Or is there more to that night than anyone knows? Nearly 20 years later, Maura Marray's disappearance remains one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries. In the late 1960s, a killer with a code name began terrorizing California, and he was never caught. He called himself the Zodiac, and he wanted the whole world to know his name. His attacks seemed random. Couples in parked cars, people walking at night, no clear pattern, just pure fear. But what made him truly terrifying? He contacted newspapers himself. The Zodiac sent letters filled with taunts, threats, and cryptic symbols, daring police to solve his puzzles. Some of his ciphers have been cracked, others remain unbroken more than 50 years later. Police had suspects, sketches, and thousands of leads, but still no confirmed identity. To this day, the Zodiac Killer's name remains a mystery. Follow Unsolved USA for more chilling mysteries. One of the strangest mystery deaths ever recorded, and it didn't happen in America. But the clues feel very familiar. In 1970, hikers found a woman's burned body in Norway's Isdalen Valley. No ID, no belongings, and all labels removed from her clothes. She became known as the Isdal Woman, a case full of fake passports, coded messages, and secret hotel stays. But America has its own versions of this chilling mystery. In 1966, the U.S. discovered the Lady of the Dunes. An unidentified woman found in Massachusetts, with her fingerprints removed. And in 1992, the Sumter County does were found shot along a rural road in South Carolina, with no IDs, no missing person matches. What do all these cases have in common? Perfectly covered tracks, strange clues, and victims who seem to vanish from the record. Decades later, investigators still ask the same haunting question. Who were these women, and why did someone erase their identities? On June 7, 1992, 3 women vanished from a single home in Springfield, Missouri. No struggle. No signs of forced entry. Just, gone. Cheryl Levitt, her daughter Susie Streeter, and Susie's friend Stacy McCall had just celebrated their high school graduation. The girls planned to sleep over at Susie's house. They were tired. They just wanted rest. But by morning, the house was silent, too silent. Their cars were still in the driveway. Their purses, keys, and cigarettes were inside, untouched. Even their dog was still there. Detectives believe the women were taken by someone they trusted. Someone who walked right through the door without breaking it. Over the years, theories exploded. A serial killer. A kidnapping gone wrong. A buried body in a local parking garage. But every lead collapsed into another dead end. Despite searches, tips, and national attention, there has never been a trace. No bodies. No evidence. No suspect strong enough to arrest. And today, more than 30 years later, the Springfield 3 remain one of America's most chilling disappearances. 3 women who walked into the night, and never came back. In 1947, Los Angeles woke up to one of the most disturbing crimes in American history. The body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, later known as the Black Dahlia, was found in a vacant lot. Cut in half, drained of blood, and arranged in a way that still horrifies detectives today. There was no blood at the scene, meaning her killer murdered her elsewhere. And cleaned the body with chilling precision. The press called her the Black Dahlia because of her striking look, dark hair, bold style. And the name stuck. Hollywood was obsessed. The public was terrified. Hundreds were questioned. Doctors, actors, mobsters, even her friends. One suspect confessed. But detectives proved he lied. Some believe it was a surgeon because of the surgical skill. Others think it was a serial killer. Many say the LAPD botched the case entirely. 77 years later, there's still no killer, no closure, no justice. The Black Dahlia remains one of the most gruesome unsolved murders in history. What if someone erased their entire identity, on purpose? In 1948, a dead man was found on a beach in Australia. No ID. No wallet. No missing person report. All clothing labels were cut out. Then police found a hidden note in his pocket. It read, Tamam Shud, meaning it is finished. The words came from a rare poetry book. The book was later found, with a coded message inside. No one has fully cracked it. Strangely, America has similar cases. Unidentified men found dead, no history, no records. Some believe he was a spy. Others think he erased himself forever. If someone deleted their identity today, would anyone ever know? For over a decade, a killer hunted in silence. Along Long Island's beaches, police uncovered human remains. Not one victim, but many. Most were young women. Many worked as escorts. All disappeared without a trace. The killer, called LISK, never contacted police. Never confessed. And never stopped haunting investigators. Years passed. Evidence stalled. Some believe police mistakes allowed the killer to vanish. Was it one killer, or more? A local? Someone protected by power? Decades later, families still wait for justice. Who is the Long Island serial killer? People don't just die in Alaska. They vanish. Every year, hikers, hunters, and even experienced locals disappear in the Alaska wilderness. Some freeze. Some fall. Some are attacked by wildlife. But others leave no tracks, no bodies, no answers. Planes crash and are never found. Camps are left untouched. And bodies appear miles away from where they vanished. Is it just nature? Or is Alaska hiding something far more dangerous? What do you think is really killing people out there? Years have passed, but the questions remain. Somewhere, the truth still exists. Until then, these mysteries stay unsolved.